This is Hollywood. We'd like to send a special greeting to our audiences watching this on the big screen at the Plaza Theatre in Laurenton, New South Wales, Australia, where these current cinema reviews are shown theatrically each week in 2K DCP or digital cinema packages. This service is available for theaters worldwide. Reach us at mabhollywood.com for additional information. From the 20th Century Fox Film Corporation, we have a new thriller that Alfred Hitchcock might have enjoyed, Gone Girl, which stars Ben Affleck and Rosamund Pike.
Amy, who are you?
A, I'm an award-winning scrimshander. B, I'm a moderately influential warlord. C, I write personality quizzes for magazines.
Okay. Well, your hands are far too delicate for real scrimshaw work. And I happen to be a charter subscriber to Middling Warlord Weekly, so I'd recognize you. I'm gonna go with C.
And you? Who are you?
I'm the guy to save you from all this awesomeness.
After that meeting, they become a married couple, and yet in the movie we don't get to that scene until it is later told in a flashback sequence. This movie unravels with chills and suspense in the story of her sudden disappearance, which results with a media circus focused on this event, as she is the writer of a popular series of children's books called Amazing Amy, not unlike the famous stories of the sophisticated New York child Eloise, penned by the famous actress Kay Thompson. Suddenly, the spotlight turns to Affleck, as we are led to believe that he may have been responsible. Is he? What really happened?
So, you got to the bar around 11 today. Where were you before that, just to cross that off?
Well, I was home. I left at 9:30. Got a cup of coffee, newspaper. I went to Sawyer Beach and read the news.
Did you visit with anyone there?
Well, I mean, I kind of go to Sawyer Beach for the solitude.
So, your wife has no friends here. Is she kind of standoffish, Ivy League, rubs people the wrong way?
She's from New York. She's complicated. She's got very high standards.
Type A? Well, that can make you crazy if you're not like that. You seem pretty laid back. Type B. Speaking of which, Amy's blood type.
God, I don't know. I have to look it up at the house.
You don't know if she has friends, you don't know what she does all day, and you don't know your wife's blood type.
Sure y'all are married?
Maybe it's type O.
Where are her folks? New York?
Yeah.
Can they get here in time for this press conference tomorrow?
Tomorrow? I have no idea. I haven't talked to them.
You haven't called your wife's parents
I mean,
yet?
you can't get a signal in this building. I've been in here talking to you.
Well, call them, please, Nick, now.
Fine.
Should I know my wife's blood type?
That last question was answered there by actress Kim Dickens. She's quite wonderful in this, and it was posed by actor Patrick Fugit. The movie turns many times in its twisted road to an unexpected conclusion, and additionally offers the very best film performance I've yet seen from popular actor Tyler Perry. He plays a high-profile lawyer in this movie. There's a wonderful dramatic performance by Neil Patrick Harris, whose character's a bit off-kilter, but since he's fantastically wealthy, we may politely call it eccentric. Ben Affleck decides to do a little investigation himself to clear his own name and knocks at Harris's door.
Mr. Dunn.
Mr. Collins. I know you. I saw you at the Volunteer Center.
I wanted to help.
Well, I hope you don't mind me coming by. I got your address from this letter that you wrote my wife.
Amy and I believe in the lost art of letter writing.
I always wondered why you kept in touch after everything. You were together for 2 years in boarding school, right?
She was my first serious girlfriend.
Well, why did you break up?
That's a strange question.
Did you treat her bad? Did you cheat on her?
That's a rude question.
Let me tell you what Amy told me. She dumped you. You completely unraveled. You stalked her, you threatened her, and you attempted suicide in her bed and were institutionalized.
Your wife is missing, and you came all this way to tell me this?
Well, I thought there might be another side to this story. Mr. Collins!
One door closes, and many others open with a myriad of possibilities, and at 2.5 hours running time, this movie explores them all. Although there is a grotesque and violent scene, I was thoroughly entertained by this picture and eager to follow where it went next. Never having been fond of Mr. Affleck, who I found rather cardboard in his many past roles, I was amused when there was some dialogue in this narrative that suggested the very same thing about his character's personality. Looks like Affleck is becoming a good sport about his screen self. That said, he is quite capable in this role, but not outstanding, especially in comparison to Miss Pike's performance, like that of a well-heeled porcelain doll with a trip down a dark path. Rosamund Pike offers a study and excellence in acting you'll not soon forget. The ending is unexpected and not what you'd think from Hollywood. Aside from the violent scenes, the movie does not offer a dull moment and will have you firmly in your seat until the very end. The Motion Picture Association of America has given this an R rating, and it is directed by David Fincher. This is your pal, Matías Bombal, bidding you a fond farewell.